By now, many of us have seen that harrowing footage of Ahmaud Arbery and out on a jog in a beautiful day in February in Florida and in Georgia, shot down in cold blood. A sense lynched before our very eyes, 2020 style. Lynched so plainly, unmistakably, without mercy. And his family and the country deserve justice, and they deserve it now. They deserve a swift, full, and transparent investigation into this brutal murder, but our nation deserves it as well. We need to reckon with this. This goes on. These vicious acts call to mind the darkest chapters of our history, and more recently, the awful specter of white supremacists on the march in Charlottesville, Virginia, of massacres in house of worship, of a rising pandemic of hate. When I announced, I said I was running to restore the soul of America. Well, you know, Ahmaud should be alive today. We have no recourse. We have no recourse for the life he lost, but we can make this promise and do it together. And we recommit America to equal justice, but this time to root out racial inequities, gender inequities, income-based inequities. So the African-American mothers and fathers should feel confident that their children are safe walking down the streets in America. Until we get there, the work remains urgent and unfinished. This is the promise I make to you all and to everybody across America. As president, I will work tirelessly to get us to that day. This disease is magnifying some of the worst systemic inequities, wrenching those gaps even wider. And it's shining a bright light on the structural racism that plagues our lives, plagues our laws, our institutions, and our culture. We need an overwhelming moral response to right the wrong, to heal the fissures in our society, to close these gaps, not only to get us through this crisis, but to resurrect America, restore its soul like where it's never been, in a way that reflects our values. That idea is at the heart of my campaign. America is the only nation in the world that when we've gone through a major crisis, we've almost always been able to get through it and come out stronger. So I'm hopeful. I'm going to need you if we win. I'm going to need you to help this time rebuild the backbone of this country, the middle class, but this time bring everybody along.